It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, there's an NFC fight in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Leading the 49ers, there's Kyle Shanahan. Coming off a down year for the Niners after reaching those 2 Super Bowls and 4 NFC title games across the prior 5 seasons. And on the other side, Mike McDonald, second-year head coach of these Seahawks.
To kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 12. First down.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and it brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. Junkins out the middle. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, nabs him 7. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another gain to Junkins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Another one for Junkins. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
That one gains 7. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 7. And the 49er
On the give, here's Junkins. And he picks Picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Catch made. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's a sneak. Hurts. He's going to be short of that goal line, Bronk, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Judkins gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play action, May. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Crazy. Sit down, here you go.
May trying again here on second. That's one quick hitter. It gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Crazy. What's up? Let's punch it in here, baby.
Third and 1. Here's May. Gets this one to London. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
What's up? Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. You there.
Here's May on first and 10. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Five.
May now from the gun. On him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Brings up third down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the 49ers are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. Handoff now to Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Don't touch it! Anyway, don't touch it!
Here's Judkins on second down. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Harrison Smith
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Great. Set. Go, set.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 27.
Here's May to the air. Fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Sheesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hey, what's up? Hey, bro, right hand. Crazy.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, what's up? 5. That just left nasty. Crazy.
Again, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
5. Hey, what's up? I want. Hey, expect some pressure now. They may try to hit us up. Hey, come on me.
To the air yet again, May. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's May again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Crazy! Crazy!
From the red zone on first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get their first point of this game just before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. There's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our trip
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough. The Patriots at home to take on the Raiders. It's a rematch of the Tuck Rule game. And it's the first running back taken in the draft, Ashton Genty. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Raiders come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score, as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. To the air on first down, May. They set up the screen to Higgins. This gets forward to around the 29. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Second and 6 coming up here. Comped, and it's Higgins again. And on a small gain up to about the 32. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
First down throw for May. Fires right away, but incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
The coverage defensively.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. You're going to 5. Hey, dip right. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing again, it's May. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hey, what's that? Hey, let's fuck it in here, baby.
May now on third down. He gets this one to goal. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw. He's caught. He's got ground. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
5. Here we go, son.
From the gun, it's May. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
May now, 3rd and 2. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, son. Hey, what's up? 5.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. Pass caught by Gould. And he's brought down real close close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Sticking to the air here. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
14, 49ers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. Throw right side hauled in by Kmet. And he's tackled for no gain. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Judkins running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's made in the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Crazy! You're on the ball!
May trying again here on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Five. Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Crazy. What's that? Crazy. 5. Yep, 45. There you go.
May on 1st and 10. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
37-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks.
He's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. That one complete to Hopkins. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers needing 4 points. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Diallo Lenore. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he is to throw. Gets this one to London. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Crazy. Sit down. Yeah, you good.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Robinson on the inside give. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, here we go. Sit up. Hey, no, here. Hey, what's that?
Going to the ground again on 1st. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hey, what's up?
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this isn't just anyone a no start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.